There he is. Usually works. I normally do that before the show. Let's see if we can get his camera. Jay,
There we go.
any hope?
Nah.
Yeah, I got no hope as well. I took the
Nah.
I have the Orioles and was my other pick, so I'm even up for the day on this one. I'm good. You know,
Yeah. You had the Packers?
I had the Packers. I It was one of those games where it was like I didn't have a pick, didn't have a pick, didn't have a pick, and then I put the Packers in. And I don't know. I just thought it would be a close game, and I'd get that crap call Green Bay always gets at home, and I would get the win. But I'm not getting any win. I'm not getting anything.
Yeah.
I'm
I got
done.
the Packers in this one as
I'm
well.
just
And it,
crossing it off.
yeah, you got to kind of cross it off.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. If by some miracle they come back, they get the win. It won't be
I
with
had
me
it all
watching, and it's gonna
the
happen.
way. I had it all the way, but
Yeah, but so far Jordan Love I mean, he's got to be on your bottom list there with Justin Fields. Is just absolutely hideous. I mean, he throws the ball so high. It's just he just has no. It's like you can't
you
even
know,
game plan him.
I kind of have. They had tricked me. Lafleur and him had tricked me for a couple weeks. Um,
The floor is a joke,
but
and
now we see what they are right now today. Because they look good against obviously my now worst team in the NFL, Chicago Bears. Um, they look good against them, and then they came back and got that game last week. I watched it. They look good. They're a second half team. What's the second half line? They are a second half
no,
team. They've
it's 3.5. They have been a second half team, but they're down by 24 points in this game.
yeah. I like the 4.5 here. I'm gonna take the 4.5 for the show.
Ugh. Jordan
Yeah,
Love 6 of 13 for 50 yards and an interception. AJ Dillon 3 carries for 4 yards is the leading
yeah.
rusher for the Packers. This is a
Aaron
mess.
Jones has been ugly as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Montgomery 15 carries, 53 yards and 2 touchdowns, but it's looked like twice as much as that. And they have no answer for Laporta. 4 catches, 56 yards.
Mills came on the live jam session today and gave out Laporta over receptions and yards. So hope some of y'all caught that. He's having a monster game.
Everyone knows I never like those bandwagon guys. I say prove it to me over time.
Right.
Laporta to me is a bandwagon guy, so I'm not on him yet. Over time, I think he looks good so far, and but teams they kind of leave him open. So third money line is plus money for the Lions. Then they
How
play.
about Luzardo going 8 deep or 7 deep scoreless?
Well, he did the best that he could do, and I mean they're not done yet. The Marlins.
Nah, and he didn't get the win, but
Oh wow, they got to the lead. The
yeah,
Marlins. I
they're
didn't
up
even see
2-1,
that.
but it's a rain delay now.
Didn't even see it. But
Yep.
they'll wait it out. They're gonna have to wait it out because they're not gonna want to make this one up because they all have games tomorrow, and if it's a makeup, it's gonna be on Monday. So no one wants to do that because then if the Marlins win, there's a possibility of a playoff. With them and well, I mean the Cubs are done. So
Yeah, Cubs are done.
I mean that was just they were never
I
in
was
it tonight.
foolish in my division. I was
Yeah,
foolish.
I don't even know what you were thinking. I have no idea. You just take the Orioles and just call it a day. They're playing for the division title at home against the Red Sox who are slumping and 2-0. The Red Sox had one threat and the Orioles took Kramer out and struck out the next two batters. But this game absolutely stinks. Those of you that haven't realized that by now. Um, Cubs are coming back. They're not going to win. Trust me. They're not going to win. Don't Hope is a horrible thing to have. There's no reason to have any kind of hope or
You watching
anything.
this college football?
I'm not watching it, but I know that Tulsa's whipping the crap out of Temple. It was 21-3, I think, when I looked.
I got a premium on Sam Houston plus the points, and they're beating up on Jacksonville State.
Well, there you go.
But and then I got the Packers in this one. That was about as ugly as a first half can get. I'm I'm gonna lay the 4.5 or the 3.5 second half. I think they score a touchdown. I think it's gonna be Aaron Jones to cash my anytime touchdown.
I just
Um,
don't see how they're going to move the ball at all. They just stink. Like I said, I'm going to just put my tail between my legs here and take my losses. I'll take the Lions team total under 9.5. It's what I'll do instead, and I'll take the Packers. What's their team total? It's got to be like 2. Let's see.
Ruffalo, that one's over with. Nah, it's college football. Let me chill. It's college football. It is a lot of time.
Let's see. The team total for the Packers is 9.5. Oh no, it's the Lions 11.5. Boy,
11
that
for the Packers.
yeah. They got 3 in the first half, and that was off of
How many total yards? 15 total yards, and now they expect 2 touchdowns.
well, they have been a second half team. The
They
thing
have been.
is, if Jordan Love does pull off the miracle backdoor cover here, he will be endeared to our hearts forever. I'll be wearing that Jordan Love jersey every day until it falls off my body. But that's not going to happen.
Let me see who y'all like in the comments. Who y'all
Hope's terrible. You just don't want to have hope. A.J. Dillon, 4 yards rushing. Jones, 3 yards rushing.
under
50 yards
45?
passing. Ugh. Terrible. Terrible.
Hope.
Christian Watson, 0 catches. Quay Walker, he has 10 tackles. That's all he's been on the field. Well, some of these shows are easier than others, to do. This is always when they're like this, always one of the tough ones. Even when you're on the right side of it, it's tough in these one-sided, lopsided games. But
Really?
I sat here last year in the most lopsided halftime that there was, the Vikings Colts, and I was solo here, and they came back. I thought it was like dead. I was like, this is one of those tough ones or whatever. And it's like they came all the way back.
We've had back-to-back trash Thursdays.
Well, the thing is, this is worse than the Giants game, but yeah, it's worse than the Giants game.
You think it's worse?
Oh yeah, the score is more one-sided, and the yardage and everything. This is just a total domination. This is just crushing. Yeah, well, the 12.5 even better. I like the under. I like under 0 for the Packers.
Oh no, third. Please don't. No. Oh man, you see next Thursday?
No, I don't.
Oh, it's as bad as it gets.
Well, we'll have a ton. There's a ton of college football next Thursday, and there's also a ton of baseball.
We got Bears, Commanders.
That's not that bad.
Shit.
It's no worse than this. This is terrible.
Yeah, it might be a competitive game. Did you know the Jags are playing back-to-back in London?
No, I did not know that.
That's crazy, right? So they're there this week, and then they're gonna stay there for the first time ever and play the Bills there next week.
Wow.
Wow.
I have the iPad, so this is always running behind on the game. So we got to be. I mean, the way these half times have gone, we got to be heading back onto the field after this.
All right.
Tomorrow we got a full card of Major League Baseball on the show. It'll be our last weekday show of the year with baseball on it. At least of a full card of baseball. Next week, of course, Tuesday I'll start the wild card. But tomorrow will be our last full card of baseball. A lot of lines aren't out yet because teams see if they clinch and all these other things that were going to happen tonight. But I'll tell you, if the Marlins can hold on here against the Mets, they are in the catbird seat heading into Pittsburgh. And the Cubs done going to Milwaukee.
How about them Rockies. Shout out them Rockies.
I saw right before we came in. I saw him hit a home run.
Yeah, I like that.
Tulsa just opening the can of whoop ass on Temple in this one. Temple coming off that Miami loss. All right, well, they're back on the field. Fake fireworks and everything at Lambeau for the Amazon. Largest halftime lead on the road in team history for the Lions.
And to be doing it in Lambeau Field is
But they
crazy.
are 11 sacks allowed in last two games. Well, a lot of things to come undone here for the Lions. They certainly have the guys to do it. Jared Goff, he is a stiff, so we'll see if he see how badly he can play. We saw when the Packers did get that center rush on him, he did struggle. And the Packers get the second half kickoff, and look at this, a little bit of dancing, but we got a penalty here, but they get it out to the 39-yard line. At least they get to see what that looks like before they march back the penalty.
All right.
Well, that's what the 39-yard line looks like, guys. You ever make it out that far. It seems the Packers have started in their own end zone the whole time, you know? They've had their backs.
And turned it over right there and gave Lions great field position.
Well, that was a good play by the Lions to swat the ball up in the air. But, you know, Jordan Love is thrown late over the middle. It's not good. Things aren't going to happen. There's LaFleur. You suck. We know it. It's okay. You can say it that you were outscored 45-3 in the last two first halves. So last time they did come back, you know. So
I know.
I have no hope. No hope for me. But see what happens. We always stay through the first drive. So it might be a one-drive halftime. And Love throws a floater. Well, he actually completes a pass. So we got to give him credit where credit is due. Those are 3 top yards he threw for. Showed some pretty good arm strength there. It's a nice touch. You stink. It's like that Jay Giles song, "Love Stinks." I think it's written about him. It was. I'll have to use that one with Ruffolo tomorrow. 2nd and 4 here for the Packers, and they tried this running play a few times, and well, now it's 3rd and 1. And what they've done in this 3rd and short, where it looks like they could probably run for a first down or at least take a poke at it, they've thrown it every single time. And every single time it's been incompletion. I'm going to guess the Packers have no first downs. I can't remember them getting a first down in this game.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
I'm looking. They had 1 first down in the first half. The Lions had 15. And there it is. They cracked the seal. They get a first down, barely. It's a drive here for the Packers. Hope rings eternal. I'm all about the hope. The Rangers kick off yet?
I believe so. I don't have it on my TV.
I'm in the studio. I don't have it here. Yep. End of the first, 0-0. And there's Jordan Love throwing down the field. Watson wide open. They've crossed the 50-yard line. First time since the opening interception that they had. Here come the Pack. Maybe the hurry-up offense. What is this like with the mouthpiece and the helmet? Is that like a new thing? Like, is it like a holder that's in the helmet? Is the helmet not dirty? Do they not spray the grass? Is like, what's going on? It's got to be just disgusting, right? I mean, I don't roll around, put my silverware out in the lawn, and then just bring it in and eat dinner with it, let alone just stick it in my mouth and walk around with it. I mean, yuck. That can't be good for you.
That's hilarious.
Who's going to be the first player to miss a game because he got sick from the germs he acquired off the mouthpiece? Ate some pesticide. All right, here's a flag. This is going to be unnecessary roughness or something like that. defenseless receiver, maybe. I don't
Okay, go.
know. Is it? I don't think it is, but I mean, they called it. Illegal hands to the face on Hutchison is what they're calling. Yeah, this is you got to remember about Lambeau Field and in Pittsburgh. This is where the bad call was invented. These two places. So the only reason I took the Packers tonight is I figured the game would be close and we'd get the shit call that would get us the win. It's like, but you got to get close. So it's going to take a lot of calls. The Lions are already complaining because they know it's coming. I'm so hopeful. I've got hope. Hope's a good thing.
Chris, I tried to explain to you this morning. Just look at the competition that Sam Houston played. Like,
Oh
damn,
my God, what a terrible throw by Love. What's Ruffolo saying?
he said, he said everything going right for Sam Houston right now.
Sam Houston, state that's not really a state.
I never thought about that.
Sam Houston, it's a great state. The great state of Sam Houston. Right next to Murray. I'm looking down because I'm watching the game on the iPad, and there's a little toss sweep, and wow, it actually works here. And the Packers now have third and, well, less than a yard. I don't like the spot they got there. I do see a flag. That's going to be it's usually some kind of weird hold on those, like by a wide receiver or something. And there's an injury for the Lions. This is what you have to worry about if you're the Lions. Am I behind you guys?
I don't know. I don't have my monitors off, so I'm
It's
not
a
gonna watch.
defensive hold. So here, the laundry's just flying against the Lions. You kind of knew this was going to happen. Yeah. Oh, the thing is that for Green Bay, they're always going to get the calls at home. So this should put them into the red zone. These penalties like that they call against, these are the non-reviewable cheap, penalties that the Packers get. Where basically they get the ball almost all the way down. Now, I'm surprised we didn't get a pass interference in the end zone, even though they didn't throw it there. What's the call there? What is it?
That's the Packer call. That's what it is.
Yeah. They get the call. Packers. What if they come back and win this thing?
Man, I'm gonna be the happiest man on earth.
I won't be the happiest man on earth. I just know that I was on the right side because I know the Packers get the crap calls. Oh, the cheapest penalties in the world happen at Green Bay and at Pittsburgh. There's no doubt about it. The only reason I took the Packers was in hopes of the cheap call. He's not a defenseless player. He's a player running down the field with a football, except in Green Bay. But look at the injuries here starting to mount up for the Lions. This is a big one. This is Branch. This is the guy that had the interception against the Chiefs for a touchdown. It's the second time we've seen him injured this season. Didn't really look like anything really happened there. My God, I think he shit his pants. That was Lamar Jackson. Did that. He had to leave the game because he crapped himself. 1st and 10 inside the red zone for the Packers in business. Love got time, but the reason he's got time is because everyone's in a prevent zone. He actually loses yards on that play. Yeah, good strategy. 27-6 puts us 3 touchdowns behind.
Woo!
We coming. Hashtag we coming.
We coming.
Like that one.
It might be another bit that wrote itself.
Look at this. Some kind of holding penalty here. It's probably going to be against the defense, is my guess. Probably illegal hands to the face. defensive holding, but the camera's on the Packer guy. So what generally happens here is when the Packers get the bad call against them, they declined it, right? So it's 3rd down and long. So here's what's going to happen on this play. It's so obvious. This is where you get the pass interference or the defensive holding right here, because it's been a flag on every single play. So now the tone is set. I think he throws one into the end zone to Watson, and it's going to be defensive pass interference. Someone's probably ahead of me, so they can probably tell me if that happened or not. Yeah, Aaron Jones just getting destroyed. And there's the dump-off pass. That ain't going to do it. So you're down by 24. You're going to kick a field goal here?
Yep.
That's LaFleur's MO. Branch is going to the locker room. He's on the cart.
The LaFleur special.
Why try? Now they're going for it.
Respectable.
Yeah, because they know they're going to get the cheap call. I'd throw it to Watson here. It's like, why not? He's your best player. Empty backfield. This has really worked out well for the Packers tonight. This really got sacked a million times. He throws it over the middle and a completion down to the 2-yard line. Holy smokes.
Okay, Pat.
I got so hopeful, man. I got hope. Just gushing with hope. I have hope and dreams and aspirations of a cover. This is fantasy football. I had a fantasy that the Packers came back, lost by 1, and covered the spread.
Somebody says Lions should have accepted the penalty. Chris says no, not hope.
Oh, yeah. All right, I don't have hope. Hope is a bad thing. Yes, hope is a very bad thing. Hope will destroy your dreams, your aspirations. It'll set you up for failure.
If y'all want to make some money tonight, you in the stream, man, go live bet the Rangers. Put a few dollars on them. Oh, you still got the chance.
Well, now we've got a Lions injury. This looks like this drive has been taking almost 7 minutes. So the Lions are kind of in a prevent here in order to let this happen. It wouldn't be an all-time backdoor. I was here. I think it was Christmas Day or something. You know, when the Vikings played the Colts.
Nah, it wasn't. It was the reason I wasn't here is because it was
Saturday game.
It was a Saturday game, yes, and I went to the high school football championship. Is what I was.
And I was sitting here by myself saying, "What the hell am I going to talk about down by 100?" This sucks. It's like one of those.
Y'all only 14 points down now. Woohoo!
The thing is, I've been here for Packers games with Aaron Rodgers down a ton, betting the crap out of him second half. I think it really, more importantly than this Packers drive here, it's what the Lions do. When they get it. Are they going to get conservative?
If they go 3 and out, then that momentum going to swing.
Yeah, well, the thing is that towards the end of the half, the Packers were getting pressure on Goff up the middle.
Should we put a couple dollars on the full game money line right now?
It was 1,900 at halftime. I don't know what it is now.
Before they even get in?
I am hopeful.
I don't know.
Plus 1183. That's what I got.
I get ESPN. You will build up the Sam Houston game after the show.
All right. $50 pays $591.50. That's about as much as I'm willing to invest. It actually just went up, so I'm probably way behind. It went up to
What's up, my man? What'd it go up to?
Went up to 1223.
that go.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's worth it.
I need them to hand this to Aaron Jones, so I go ahead and cash my Aaron Jones anytime touchdown.
No, there's the Packers, according to what I have here. Once what I have here is that they went to the commercial. Now the Packers, 2nd and goal from the 1. And they throw it wide open. Watson, touchdown. 27-9. I think they're going to go for 2, which would put them just 2 scores down at 27-16. At 27-11. Would put them 16 points down. Watson, I mean, he was wide open.
That low-key just made me mad. From the 1-yard line, man, just hand the ball to Aaron Jones, man. First game back, let him Lambeau leap. Damn.
Well, we'll see. Maybe they give it to him here. Anytime 2-point conversion. The Braves have disposed of the Cubs. Wide open for the 2. So it's 27-11. Just like that, the Packers have 8 points. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us.
Hope is a beautiful thing.
Hope is a beautiful thing. Hope rings eternal here at Pick Dogs. Except hope is a bad thing. That's the problem. Make it a winning night. We appreciate each and every one of you.